Right folks, very exciting, very exciting. We're at a new location. New location, completely new location. Technically a different country. We have come south to Courtown in County Wexford, is it? Wow, get comfy. So, yeah, the rods have just gone out. Tide is dropping, unfortunately. The belief was that the tides were going to be on the flood and high tide at 7 o'clock, but it doesn't look like it's the case. It's just 1:45 and it looks like the tide's going out now, so high tide at 7 is not likely to be. Blame the organiser. So we're not doing brilliant on bait, very difficult to get fresh rag back up home because there's a few competitions happening. So the bait was being kept for those. Okay, fair enough. So it's lots of frozen stuff. Get me lunch in a bit. I've got, what's that in the water? Something in the water, it's not a seal though. I'll have to watch if it's a snag. It looks like it's bouncing in the water though. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah. So we know fresh worm. We pumped, dug a bit of lug from some of the beaches up north yesterday. But didn't get a massive amount. I've got some frozen black there from one of the boys that's come down with us in exchange for some frozen mackerel, which I have plenty of. So with frozen mackerel, a frozen sandeel, and some frozen herring, frozen blacks, a few fresh blacks, a bit of squid. We'll see what happens. Don't know. I mean, the tide going out, it's not going to. Oh, I've got a bite, got a bite. Had a bite in the left hand rod there. See if it comes back. And I don't know if you can see over there in the water, something floating. Yeah, there was definitely a bit of interest in the left hand rod. Probably sucked the worm off. I'm hoping that's just weed floating past. It's always way, innit? You just get a coffee on the go. Give them a minute, see what happens. So yeah, I think it's called Dodds Rock, is it? Courtown's down that way, and then Knock's down that way for other people fishing, including Wrath. Anyway, let's come down with me. Yeah, there was a definite rattle as we were talking to the camera. And then it stopped. So that's the rod. It's a 2-up flapper with black lug on. There's a cormorant out there diving as well, maybe that's scaring a fish off. And the rod to your right, my right, your right, everybody's right, because we're looking the same way. That's on a Wessex rig with Sandale top and bottom hooks. So slightly bigger hooks that. They're not distance rigs, neither of them are clipped down. And I've also bought little spinning rods. I might try a little bit of lure casting while things are soaking. But it's not particularly cold. I'm going to have my lunch and I will bring you back if we get any more action. Alright folks, cheerio. Right folks, I'm going to start changing the baits over, so I've brought that left hand rod in. So there's a rig. Simple tilt flapper. Not using a gripple head, let it roll about a bit. So bottom hook's been stripped, whether that's a water or crabs I don't know. A little bit of worm left on the top hook. Not even going to take it off, I'm just going to leave it on. There we go, frozen black lug wraps. What I'm going to do is just basically stitch it on, so through, twist, through, twist, and stitch up the hook like that, in and out, all the way down the worm. And that last bit you can just push through and just pull that up over the other hook. There you go. All done. Same again on the other hook. Put it through, there we go. That's just a size 1, I think. Might be a size 4 for some reason. See if any flattens take it. But same principle again, just stitch it on. So in, twist, twist. This helps. Make sure more of your worm stays on if anything pulls it off a bit and takes a bite of it. Just push it straight up through the worm as if it's a live worm and get sucked off, then steady on. Then use more of your worm. So that's that. Give itself in a bit of a knot there as well. Do that for 8. There we go. Frozen black lug, tilt flapper. Just get it out and then pull the other one in. Not doing big casts, just little lobs out. Might give this one a bit of welly, but as I say, it's not a distance rig, so. Proper old beach this for dog walk, isn't it? My first time fishing in the south of Ireland, Republic of Ireland. I'm not getting into the political statements of what they call it. I'm sure if you're from here, you're proud of your country, and why not? Lovely place from what I've seen. It's a shit. Excuse my French. Well, adults here. Well, maybe not. Another fisherman. Been told this place comes alive at night time. We'll see. Someone pulled in as well. It might be a bit of weed or something on this. Am I just being weak? This had frozen sandale on it. Well, more like defrosted sandale. Right in it. My bright yellow leader. It's the only leader that I had in stock. Right, so Wessex rig, so you got zip slider for the weight. Yeah, zip slider for the weight. And then that bottom hook's more or less direct, so you got good feedback if anything's on. Definitely been crabbed by something. Top one's right. What we'll do there then, I want to keep some bait for when it gets dark, so I don't want to go through it too quick. I think you might well just go get another sand eel. Normally I top and tail it, as in take the head off, take the tail off. I'm not, I'm just going to cut that through the guts. Take that bottom hook. I'm going to put the hook point through the gill plate. And then I'm just going to elastic that on. Making sure the hook point's full proud. No, it's not. Okay, then we'll just elastic it straight on to the side of it. This one's a little bit fresher scent in the water. Yeah, it's definitely crabs. Well, if there's crabs about, hopefully there'll be something about that likes crabs. Unfortunately, I've got no peeler with me. So that's elasticated on there. Tie it off, and then I do the same with the top hook. Keep one bait on and just put an extra little bit of fresh on. And again, just bait elastic it on. I've got enough rigs, I could have extra rigs baited up, but we're not match fishing, it's not a competition. I've still got a bait in the water, so all good. And that's all we're going to do. Just refreshing the bait. Right, here we go. So here we go, I'll turn these off, get this out, see you later. All quiet folks, we've changed the Facelli, the blue rod on the right here, to a pennel rig with a 6.0 hook and a whole herring on it, only a small herring. Still on the 2-up flapper on the Daiwa rod down the left. Little taps, but nothing really hooking up. Speaking to one of the guys down the beach here, he's been getting the same little bites, but nothing really connecting. So, small fish, hopefully means it'll be big fish later, I don't know. A little bit frustrating now not to have a bite so far. I've been here about 2 hours, I think. Changed baits a couple of times. On the Lucozade, hangover and lack of sleep is kicking in. Hope we're getting into dark soon. Hopefully things will pick up. It's not particularly cold yet either. I haven't had to put the big coat on. Temperature is just dropping now though. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, taking the drag off in case anything does take that big bait. I don't want to lose a rod. Just checking actually. That's right. And that's on the gripple head as well. You see that hole bottom. So whatever scent comes off it, they can follow it up. I'm chucking the spinners about for a little bit as well, but nothing on that either. Yeah, that's where we're at. Frustrating. Head down south, they said. Where are you fishing down there, they said. 2 hours in, not a bite. Not seen anybody pull a fish in. These little rattles again. I'm going to pull this in. I don't know whether there's something stuck on it or whether it's just crabs. If there is something on it, it's tiny. I can't feel anything on it. The fuck is that? I'm gonna have to show you this, folks. Oh man, yeah, it's ugly. No, there's nothing on that. I'm freshening up the bits. Oh, where'd that thing go? It's horrible. Yeah, there it is. Right, somebody tell me what this is. What is that? Is it the back of something? The front of something? Ugh. Ugh. Right. Like I said, so on tilt flapper. I'm just going to freshen the baits up a little bit. We'll bring you back later on if we get a fish. Just a bit of background footage. I'm going to chuck the lure about for a bit. Just go on a little sand delimitation, and I might try a little top water lure as well. Hopefully the rod tips from the picture, so you can keep an eye on them. Just the same spinning rod I normally use on the rocks, so little Akuma wave power. What's the castle wave on it? 15 to 40 grams. I think the sand needle's like 25 or 35. Oh, caught myself in. It's a bad cast. Hopefully I've not gone over my line there. Oh, I think I might. Not seeing any movement on the rod tip. Change it over. Nice top water. Yeah, I think the tide's coming in. Oh, damn it. is just a cheap top water lure from Decathlon, but it's got a nice rattle in it, so let's see if that does anything to get any attention. I've got myself that time. One more cast. Nothing. Try again in a bit. See what it's like when it gets a bit darker. Oh, I hate walking up and down these pebble beaches. Right, I'm gonna get a rig ready. And I think more sandhill than I thought. I'm gonna go with another herring. Oh, on my knees. Right, 6 ounce lead. That's tied on. Trident tackle up and over. So my lead needs to go on the pulley bead there. Trying to think it through then. Make sure that's in. These can be a pain in the ass to snap on at times. There we go. That then goes to the rod. That then clips on there. It's a 6-out bronze Shaughnessy hook, or whatever they're called. I'll stick one of these bad boys out and take the tail off and take the head off as well. At the gill plate, same as wood for a sand deal. And because they are soft, this is probably going to tear through, but we'll try it. Yes, it is going to tear through, isn't it? That's not going to work. I'm going through the meat a bit. You can tell I don't do big baits very often. Right, that should be alright. And I'm going to bind that on with plenty of bait elastic. Make sure you go up round the eye of the hook so it doesn't slip off the hook. And work your way down both sides of the eye. Make sure you go around the hook on both sides. So again, stops it going off the hook and down the hook. That's all we're going to do there. Nice juicy bait. Going hands. Still not seeing any action for anybody. Which is disappointing. Right. I'm going to bring the right hand rod in. So I might disappear off camera while I go down to the shoreline. Got this rig. I don't think there's anything on it, it's just a 6-ounce lead there. It did have a whole herring on it as well. What is that out there? Okay, so that was out earlier. That was a pulley rig, not an up and over. That had a hole hanging out on as well. And it's been out there, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. And there was not much left on it. Definitely crab action. We'll deal with that in a bit. Right, so up and over rig. Oh, 4-inch shot. Up and over rig, you might be a bit far to see. I'll zoom in a bit. Smell right, you're on camera. Not as much as I'd like to. Right. So obviously lead at the bottom on the pulley as you bring it up. I'm going to take the slack out. Put that into the Trident hangover. And then clip the hook there. Make sure legs on the ledge. Okay, and that's it. A nice little short rig, a little bit more streamlined. Let's see how far we can get it. Light's dropping, so I am hoping we're going to see some action soon. I've checked the tide times, it definitely says high tide is at 7, but it does not look like it's moving. Whee! Shingle beaches, man, they're hard on the legs. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully far enough. Might put the lights on as well. Jeepers. That's holding bottom. Right, let's put that light on before we do anything else. See me trying to do it later on when the light does drop. I've already put the other one on. That's from them smart flashy ones. And so far, it's not done anything on this beach. I'll put that back out with a Wessex rig with sandeel and squid on each hook. I think they're 2 O's on that particular rig. Right, there we go. Now, as it gets dark, orange rod, or orange light, big bait, green light flashing, little baits. And right now, I'd be quite happy to see a dogfish or a whiting. Holding lovely there. That's okay. See you in a bit. Still nothing. But look at that, that's some nice, some night in it. Absolutely beautiful. See that up there? Back in focus. There we go. Up there. I think that is Venus or Saturn. I think that one's Jupiter. I did used to do a bit of astronomy. I need to get my telescope fixed and get into it. But yeah, fishing is very slow. We had a couple of bites on there. It's flashed a couple of times, but nothing is hooking up. My guess is very small whiting. Very, very small whiting. Considering there's pretty small hooks on there. Surprised nothing's taking a hook. But we're getting into dark here. I've been informed it will pick up when it gets dark. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. The tent's all set up. We're good to go. We'll have enough bait. If it gets more interesting, we'll be baiting up a bit more, but we'll see. Finally got one. Tiny whiting. Just in case you missed the whiting the first time. Right in the mouth. Okay folks, it's a double hook at this time. 2 whiting. 1, 2. Again, no real size to them. But on 4 fish for the session, all whiting. So we're not blanking. He's taking that quite deep. Right, we'll get that one back, get the other one unhooked, get him back out, get fishing. Right, sorry, had daughter ringing me. Are we on record? Yes, we are on record. Right, okay, let's see with this left hand rod first. I reckon dogfish. looking dogfish. So that's 4 biting. And what I believe will be dogfish. We're definitely not blanking away. One dogfish. Croaking dogfish, right. Nicely hooked in the jaws. I'm going to put my things. And the big rod was going there as well, so that's probably dogfish. And if it is, and it's taking that big bait, I'll actually be quite impressed. Stop wriggling around and riding. Right. Really good stop now, isn't it? Right, there he is again. So bigger baits. Stops waiting bothering us. But we get the dogfish now. I haven't got bait ready on that hook. Diddly. Tell you what, mix things up. I've got a big bait ready. I'll just whack that out on this rod. And so I've got something in the water. Oh, it's gone quiet now. So either stripped it or decided it was too big for him and moved on. Right, got half a mackerel now because we're out of herring. It's not a particularly pretty bait, but better than nothing. At least we'll have something fishing. Well, there's no movement on that rod at all now, is there? Ah, damn it. Yeah, my daughter rang me. My family comes first, so I had to stop the video and answer. So maybe that's why we've missed the bite. Missed the bite. Head to Exford, they said. Best fishing. Dogfish from Whiting. Well, I got them up home without spending all the money on petrol. Because there's a chance of something bigger part, mate, I'm going to let the drag off a bit. Bring this one in, see if there's anything on it, or if there's any bait left. Oh, heavier than it should. I've knackered my shoulder up. Before something, I think I've just lost it. Yeah. Nothing on it. Damn it. Okay. It's fine. One dogfish, 4 whiting. Guess what, folks? Another whiting double shot. Just murdering the lugworm at the minute. Surprisingly, on bigger hooks. Bit of excitement up the end of the beach. I'm going to go see what's happening. There we go. Dogfish. 2 dogfish, 6 whiting. Oh, crap. Is it going to go again? Seen the bounce on the orange tip then. Whoa. It is hard work running up and down that shingle beach. So yes, it has got better into darkness, but whiting and dogfish, I could have got up the coast and saved myself a 3-hour each way trip. Come on, go again. You know you want to. Look up. That's currently out with the whole squid on, so hopefully you've seen the bounce scent. Come on, go again. Let me know you're on it. That looks better. Probably dogfish. You really are scavengers, aren't you? Take anything. Instinctively I can definitely feel a bite, but I'm not feeling anything at the minute. Yeah, there we go. I don't feel any bite off it. I'm hoping it's still on. Sometimes with this rod, just resistance to the bait can make you feel it's heavier than it is. No, it is on. And as expected, a doge fish. Damn it. Where's one? unhooking it. Yeah. It used to be a whole squid. That's what we bait that. There we go, another dogfish. Whew. Right, so put the doggy out, right hand rod with orange tip. There's just gone out with squid and black. Left hand rod with a Wessex rig, currently with mackerel on, who's just tipping away there. I know it's dark, so I don't know how much we're picking up. My apologies. Let's see if this goes again. There's a little trickle. Go. Let's see what we get. Probably another dogfish. Oh, there's something. Looks like I'm pulling in a weight. So I'm guessing it's a dogfish. Oh yes, look. Another dogfish. Seriously. Could have caught these up home. What's the time with dogfish? Doesn't want to open his mouth with a hook. Let go of my hook. If in doubt, shake him out. He's gone all defensive. Well folks, it has gone dead since the last baits went out, so I am breaking camp and getting ready to start the trek home for a 3.5 hour drive, whatever it is. Still a bit of bait left, but I don't want to put it back in the freezer, so what I might do is go out somewhere local tomorrow night and do a comparison. See if the fishing's any better at my usual haunts back up home.